we are back here on Carolina Women. We are with our friend, Dr. Brad Morris, and we're going to be talking about something very interesting to me today, and I hope to him too. What we've really never done, Brad, is talk to you about sort of your career trajectory, where you started out and now where you've landed.
Well, it's been a long road.
Yeah, a long, arduous road.
Well, I did start everything out as a chiropractor. So,
okay.
I really just did nothing but chiropractic at first. And then,
and what is that for the people who hear the word chiropractor but aren't really sure what that looks like?
Okay, well, a chiropractor is a doctor, and what we specialize is healing the body by hand.
Okay.
Right? So a lot of times we're moving subluxations, and a lot of people have no idea what that word even means.
I don't know either.
It's really a misalignment in a joint.
Okay.
And mostly always in the spine, but we also adjust ankles and elbows and wrists and knees and hips.
Is it from a movement, or is it from, like you said, an alignment thing? It just is what it is.
Yeah, so people know what a dislocation is,
Sure.
right? A subluxation is less than a dislocation.
Okay.
So the joint is moved out of position, but it's not dislocated. But when that happens, you get pressure on the nerve, and the nerves are what's controlling all the function of your entire body. So a lot of people, they know what arm pain is, they know what neck pain is, they know what back pain is, but we forget about all these organs, right? And they're all innervated from a nerve that's coming off the spine. So,
Polyvagal nerve?
Well, that's going to definitely hit all of the organs.
Okay.
But you have not only the sensory, but you're also going to have the function.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So that's how I started.
Now,
and, well,
moving on.
What happened to me was there was a young girl that had migraines. And I looked at her neck was straight. I put a curve back in her neck, still has migraines. I'm like, what could possibly be going on? So I was working on a diplomate in neurology. And I was at a conference and they said, I was talking to a friend, I'm like, I got this problem. And he's like, have you ever heard of functional medicine? I'm like, no. And so I started looking into it, and that's what really started my career. Because it was looking at your whole body and everything that you do.
Okay.
So, and it really boiled down to the food we eat. And everybody knows I'm always talking to people about what'd you eat,
Yes, yes.
It turns out this young girl who had migraines, she was reacting to partially hydrogenated oil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that really started me on the path of functional medicine, which led me into getting into regenerative medicine.
Okay, regenerative.
Yes, so that's when I got into the PRP and the stem cells and the prolozone. And then with that, I kept having birthdays. And so when I turned 50,
congratulations, yeah.
When I turned 50, I decided we need to start working more on anti-aging. So I'm doing a lot of stuff now in the anti-aging field. And it's really interesting. There's a lot of great stuff out there that most people have never even heard of.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about what anti-aging really looks, because I think some of us think of it as, I don't want wrinkles. I think of it as, I just want to be able to live my best life at 70 and moving on.
Absolutely. Well, as we age, things start to slow down. But why do they start to slow down? A lot of it has to do with inflammation. So we get into a lot of inflammatory states from a lot of different things, and again, number one being food. And if it doesn't really hurt, we don't do anything about it.
Okay.
And it happens to us so slow that we just think, well, I am getting older. And if
we accept it.
We do, because it comes on slow.
Got it.
Right? We slow down slowly.
Our new normal.
Yeah, and the thing is a lot of people don't know what feeling good really is anymore. They just accept what they get.
Well, you and I have talked about that a little bit. You said even for you, you didn't realize what feeling good was until you started feeling good again.
Right. And it happens to me regularly because I'll get lazy doing other things and forget about me. And then I go to the gym and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm really stiff.
Okay.
So that's what I'm really working on right now is stretching. And it's that mobility. And if you look at people as they keep getting older, their gait changes, the way they walk changes, and they slow down. And it starts to hurt.
It's so funny what I do every single morning. This is so silly. Every morning I try to get on the floor and get up without using my hands. When I first started, I couldn't do it. I mean, that's my big thing. Can people come in and just really get an assessment or chat with you about everything you're talking about? Because it's really interesting. And you sort of put them on a treatment plan for their health and wellness?
I do. So we offer a free consultation because I really don't. People come to me with a lot of different things, but it takes me a lot of different paths.
Okay.
So, they may come in and say, I want to be adjusted. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Oh, I don't think that's it.
Got it.
So, we assess them and then try to recommend the best treatment plan based on what they're having.
every single time we talk, I learn something. I really appreciate your time, and it sounds like a wonderful first step to get in here and just find out what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Stay with us. There's more to come here on Carolina Winning.